Hey y'all, so I wanted to hop on here real quick and talk a little bit more about high functioning anxiety. I've been getting some questions about like how exactly does that show up, and I just do want to be clear that's not actually a diagnosis. It's just a way of functioning and living that a lot of people experience, and sometimes it shows up as like people appearing really successful, but they're actually secretly like struggling with anxiety and breaking down and possibly having panic attacks. And they find it really hard to say like no to things, and they're always in need of like seeking reassurance because they're not quite sure what they're doing is enough, right? It'll definitely show up as like perfectionism, where you're trying to just get everything just right, and you really deeply do not want to let other people down. And then because you don't want to let other people down, you're constantly worried about how you're performing, how are you accomplishing the task, like are you getting everything done just the way that they've expected it, and then even increasing your expectations of the things that you should be getting done. Also, those folks sometimes they come across as a strong person. They may not be open to like readily saying like I have anxiety, I'm struggling with this, right? Because then that could appear to look like failure, and which causes another level of anxiety or stress. And sometimes they were the kid that was like the high achiever. Sometimes they have difficulty relaxing, like knowing how to relax, right? So like I even think of like for myself, it used to take me like 2 or 3 days just to like relax at a vacation, because I was just always thinking about stuff. What are we doing? Do we have all this stuff for the kids? Did everybody do everything? Is everything functioning the way it's supposed to be functioning? Like I couldn't even just like unwind, right? Maybe you had like parents or caregivers that had like extremely high expectations of you, and that has just kept you on this like high anxiety or chronic anxiety level because of the expectations that have always been for you. And so now you apply self-pressure to be able to maintain those expectations. You hold yourself to really high standards, right? And some of the things that can happen as a result of that is like you have a lot of racing thoughts, or it might be difficult to go to sleep, or you may find yourself really irritated or irritable because you can't sleep, right? Or because things aren't working out that way. And so you're constantly like overthinking or overanalyzing or replaying conversations, replaying what should have happened, what you should have done. And it just all can make it very, very, very stressful, right? And all that stress and stuff stays in your body. You can even experience tension in your neck, tension in your back, heart palpitations, your chest is tightening, all of those things, because it begins to impact your body. And so although on the outside you might appear very successful, you might appear very organized, you got all the things together, you may even come across pretty calm. But that's mainly because sometimes you're minimizing the level of anxiety, or maybe just altogether trying to ignore the level of stress that you're experiencing on a day-to-day basis. And so this can be very, very, very challenging, and it can lead to a host of other issues, right? We've already named a lot of them, but even in the medical space, like heart disease, high blood pressure, strokes, heart attacks, like all of those things. And so it's really important that that we learn how to manage our anxiety, and how to create coping skills that allow us to regulate and allow us to calm our thoughts and allow us to be able to relax. And so if you're interested, if any of this resonates with you, if you feel like any of this is a part of your experience, right? Your lived experience, none of it is your fault. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean that something is innately wrong with you. It has just been your life experience. And so you just need some new tools, some new ways of processing and handling things that will be more beneficial and healthier for you to live a life of peace and fulfillment and joy, and to be able to relax.